Hello, welcome back to the Man Cave. I'm the UP Gamer, and today we're going to do some more of this Calibria Crystal Guardians. And today what I'm going to go over is some tips and tricks, stuff that I've learned while playing that'll help you speed up your leveling, that kind of thing, and stuff that you may or may not know. So what's going to happen, you're going to start playing and you're going to start ticking off stuff in this. It's called the growth plan. I've heard that there's 6 levels of this. I'm on the 4th level, but you can see when you 3-star heroes, you get a 2-star max cat, you get 2 2-stars and 4 summons here. These are just the regular summons, the 1 to 4-star creatures, and you get a bunch of these cats, and I'll show you how many and what I mean by a bunch. So this is my storage. These are ones, if you have 4 4-stars, you can sacrifice them and that will make a 5-star, and that's how you 5-star or 6-star your creatures. So you can see that's just that one. I have 10 of them. Well, look at the 3-star ones I have, and the 2-star ones I have. And I mean, I'm using them constantly. Now these cats are used to skill up your monsters. So there's 2 ways of skilling up. You can skill up a creature by, if you go to enhance and you train this Firefox with another Firefox, and if I went enhance, it would add to one of his skills here. So you see it's 1 of 5, 1 of 5, 1 of 5, 1 of 6, 1 of 5, 1 of 1. If I trained with that creature, it would make one of them 2 of 5 or 2 of 6. But if you use those purple skill up creatures, that'll do the same thing, but without a matching monster. So there's that. So you're going to get just a ton of these skill or level up, enhance cats. But what happens in this game is it's not so much like Raid, Shadow Legends, or Summoner's War. This is a lot harder to come by. Your mana, or basically it's your money that you're going to use to level stuff up. So there's a couple things that I did that I've took from other people, mentioned it. And what you can do is I just went to the battle. I went to Ancient Forest. I went to Normal, and I went to Level 1. And I just did this a few times until I got a 1-star rune, and I'll show you why I did it. This should only take a second. Hopefully it just doesn't take forever to get a 1-star rune. Hopefully we'll get it right away. See, and he learned another skill just by doing combat. Sweet. So we got a 1-star blessing rune. So we're going to collect that. So I didn't have a ton of money. I had a little bit, like 500,000 maybe. Oh, I don't want to go to summon. We're going to go to heroes. So if I go to rune here and I click on this, so this is a 5-star rune. So if I want to enhance that, the initial level's 500. We'll take this one up. Is it any? It's not a great one. I probably shouldn't even have that one. Okay, this one's okay. So look at how much this costs. 5. So we're going to do this enhance. And you can see it's 950, 1400, 2100. As you get higher, it obviously gets more expensive. We'll just take this up to 6 for now. So it's 6, it's 6,240 to level it up. Well, I have this 1-star rune. If we enhance this, it costs 100, 175. So we get it to 6 and we'll compare just how much. And I'll actually just take it all the way up to 15. So you can see it's so much less. So now I'm at level 6 of it. It's only 1,600, so that's a 5,000 difference. And every time you level it up, it's going to be more and more expensive. Well, part of that growth plan is when you get a rune to level 16 or 15, they give you a reward, and I'll show you that when I get this gem there. 11, so now it's at 8,000. And on the other one, it would probably be 20,000. So it's going to save you money here on your mana or money or whatever. So now we're going to go to 15. And this one takes a while sometimes. Sometimes it goes fast if you get lucky. So you saw I started with about 2.5 million. So now I have 2.2 million, so I used 250,000. So if we go here and go to the growth plan, you can see for getting a rune to 15, you get 350,000 mana. Now, I have something else. This is the 2 times, so you double all your rewards. So you see this? So I got an additional. So I got 700,000 mana. I spent about 2.5 or 250,000. So I have a net of about 500,000 that I made. So I'm almost at 3 million now. And to do the double, you have to pay for it. I think it was $5 for the first level, $5 for the second level, something like that. I didn't spend any real money on this. I had money from Google surveys, so I just used that. I have spent some of my own money, maybe 10, 15 bucks, but for this, I just used that Google rewards or whatever it is. And you can see, I can still do it again. I don't know how many times I can do it, but it will keep, you know, I'll get the 350,000 and the 350,000 there, so 700,000. So that's one tip. That helped me with the cash flow. So now if I, you know, I'm leveling up heroes, and I got to do his runes, well, I actually have some, you know, these are all +9. This one's 12. You know, but that's, you need the money to level it up, and unless you level up your stuff, well, you're not going to improve in the game. So, there's that. And that's the growth plan. When you start, you get a different one. It's like starter rewards or something, and you go through those pretty quick. Daily achievement. So, all this stuff just gives you all kinds of money. Here, and what we'll do is, I'll show you another thing. Okay, I have 2 of those, so we'll enhance this guy. So I'm using 2 2-stars to make him a 3-star. So we're ascending 5,000. I might have to do one more, I'm not sure. But we'll go to the growth plan. Yeah, it looks like I got to do one more. So I have 99 out of 100. So we'll do one more. Scroll through all the cats. And we're going to go to enhance and click off her because we want to do the 2-star. And then we're going to send them. So that'll give me 100. So far I used 4 second level monsters, second level creatures, whatever you want to call them. So we go to the growth plan, it gives us 2 more of these. So I collect, but since I have the ×2, I actually double up the number of these that I get, and I get 4 creatures back. So you end up with just a ton of those cats. And there's my rewards. And I don't know how long I can do it or how many I can do, but I've heard there's 6 levels of this growth plan, so they're just giving you all kinds of creatures. As far as leveling up, fastest way to do that is what you're going to do. You want to go to hell level as you work your way up. I mean, you're going to start out playing this. You're going to go Ancient Forest, Luna Lake, Hoarfrost Peaks, and then you go over to the plains here. And then what you're going to do is you're going to use your farmer. Mine is, excuse me, is the Angel of Death, and you're going to want her to solo. And then you're going to put just low-level monsters, and you're also going to want to do this. That would be helpful. Is you're going to want to spend 100 of your crystals. And what's going on? Yeah, they've been having some issues today a little bit. So we're going to go to the shop. Special. And you're going to do double XP. You just want to do the 1 day one. I'm not going to do that because I'm not leveling up, but you spend 100 crystals, you get double XP for a day. And then you go to your highest level that you can do on Hell, that your farmer can solo. And you're just going to run it. She should be able to do this. I think I'm normally just fine. Plus there's a little bit of help in here. Stuff's leveling up. And she'll just start, you know, murdering everything. And she doesn't take too much XP. She does take some, but that's the way you level up in this. Now, a lot of people are saying that they're leveling up their 1 stars, and that's fine. You can do that if you need to. With the money I get from the times 15, the runes, I haven't been leveling up 1 stars yet, but I may get to that point. So far, I only have 1 5-star monster, and I can do about 60 to 70% consistency on V7 of Colossus, and I'll show you that too. I'm still working on putting together my team, getting it better, leveling them up, that kind of thing. So this will be about done. Excuse me, I'm just getting over a cold. Alright, so you see that level up, level up, level up. They get a good amount of XP. Now, if it's doubled, obviously they're going to get twice as much. So, there is that. That is how you're leveling up in here. Oh yeah, I don't know if you knew this. You can click on this little vortex or whirlpool, whatever, to get right to the Colossus. You can see I'm on 7. And I'll put my team in. I don't remember who I'm leading it with. Oh, she's not even in there. And I have the cleric leading. And the mummy. So, what it is, healer here, and strips the Colossus. She's here for DPS. When I get this girl leveled up, she'll go in instead because she'll have a lot of dots. This guy is defense and attack buff for our team. She does turn cycling, so she speeds us up, gives us haste, and the mummy does a bunch of dots. So you'll see here, and like I said, I'm only about 60 or 70%, but I'm just now really getting into getting my team consistent. So you can see the mummy, all the dots. And you can see all the buffs we get from our team. And I am still looking for a better attack break for on the boss, because hers is not consistent. The Angel of Death is not very consistent. He does one also, but also his not super consistent. I think I need to get more hit on him. Yeah, attack him. And you can see she's turn cycling the Angel of Death, make her attack quicker and faster, and she does a lot more damage. So this team I think will be fine once I get the flame spirit up. I think that'll help a lot, just because a lot more dots. And we need attack break or we're gonna die. Oh, and she pulled the buff off, so at least he doesn't have the bonus attack. More dots, there's the attack break, that'll help. And hopefully I'll win just for the video. Come on, cleric, pull that off. There we go. More dots, mummy. Yep, this seems to be doing pretty well at the moment. We need a lot more dots on him. Pull off that attack break. And he's slowed. And there goes his attack buff. So you can see this is actually working pretty good at the moment. But it's not always consistent. If we don't pull that attack break off, I need to get more hit on the cleric. I think that'll help pull that off more regularly. And then I need somebody that's getting the attack break on him a lot more often. I think if I do it with the woodland guy here, Elemental, I have to get his hit up. So there you go. There's my team clearing that. And you can see you don't want to level people here. You don't get hardly any XP. This is all for runes. And that's actually not a bad rune. I'd rather this was hit points or attack, but at the moment, I got to take what I can get. So, that's all I wanted to leave you guys with, some tips and tricks for this. I'm really enjoying this game. There's a lot of fun that's going on. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. And also remember to please like and subscribe. Thank you guys. Have a good day.